Okay, so I'm going to show you how I make my goulash. That's what I call it. It's really good though, I'm telling you. There's a lot of ingredients, and it's really good. So if you want to try it, man, give it a shot. You won't be disappointed. Very tasty. So I'm going to start off with sautéing some. I'm going to dice up a whole onion, white onion. About 3 bell peppers. I love bell peppers in the goulash. With some garlic, a couple tablespoons of minced garlic in there, and some olive oil. And I'm going to saute that really well. And then I'm going to add some more ingredients. But this is the first step. So do that, and I'll show you. Use a large 10-inch to 12-inch skillet. A deep skillet, preferably. You know, a couple inches deep to hold all the ingredients in there. Drizzle some olive oil in there. Don't be shy. Then I'm going to put in like 2 tablespoons of garlic, minced garlic. It's about 2 tablespoons. It's almost gone in this jug here, so I just kind of, it's too hard to grab it with a spoon, but yeah, it's like 2 tablespoons, maybe 2.5. And put it on medium, get that starting to get hot, and then add in all your bell pepper and onions. Okay, so now I added in the onion and the bell pepper, and I'm going to saute this. Oh, I'm going to add some apple cider vinegar, but I'm going to saute all this for about 10 minutes to 12 minutes, and then I'm going to add in the mushroom. Because mushroom doesn't take a whole lot of time to cook, alright? Okay, so I just added Bragg's apple cider vinegar, which is the best, and I recommend it. And I want to say I put in like 3 tablespoons, okay? Now don't freak out, because the vinegar, it's going to cook off. Most of it's going to cook off. You won't have a very vinegary taste to the dish at all. But it just gives it that little a bite of in the back of your mouth when you're eating the dish. You could just have a hint of that apple cider vinegar. It's very good. Make sure and cover the skillet with a lid. And like I said, about 12 minutes around there at medium heat. Alright, so make sure I'm at medium heat. And yeah, then you're going to rinse your mushroom in the colander and clean them up. And you can chop up the mushroom smaller if you desire. And then add in, well, here, let me show you. Okay, I got a small package of sliced white mushrooms, or you could use the brown, the Bella. Those are good too. Either or, doesn't matter, whatever you prefer. And I'm just going to add just 1 small pack, and I'm going to chop these up just a little bit, maybe in half. And then, of course, rinse them off, and then real good, and then throw those in there after about 12 minutes of this cooking. Alright, so once the 12 minutes is up, okay, you want to add some butter. I'll add probably, I love butter. My wife calls me Mr. Butterton. But, probably about 4 good pats of butter. Okay, that's plenty. And then you're going to let that melt down. Now you're going to add in your mushroom. Okay, and whatever else you want, okay. And I have some canned corn and canned green bean from Costco, which is organic. It's really good. And I'm going to add that in the very last, because it's already, it's already cooked. You don't need to heat it up or cook it. And then once I get the mushroom going, okay, after I did this right here, then I'm going to get another pan over here, and I'm going to start cooking a pound of organic grass-fed hamburger meat. Okay, you can find that at Walmart, by the way. And it's very good, very tasty. And I have 2 sirloin patties, hamburger patties, that I had in my freezer. They're organic, grass-fed, top sirloin burgers, man. They're really good. And so I'm going to cook all that up, the meat, and once it's cooked, then I'm going to add it into my veggies and mix it up, and then add in my corn, my 2 cans of corn, and my 2 cans of cut green beans. And I have a little bit of leftover golden potatoes we had from another previous meal that I'm going to add in there as well. And I'm going to put some seasoning. I just kind of do it. I don't have an exact amount, but I just do a little bit of this McCormick garlic, herb, and black pepper sea salt. Really good. Badia, put some of that in here. Probably do that right now, actually. And just a little spritz of cayenne pepper. Not much, because this stuff's pretty hot, but it'll wake up the flavor. Just do like maybe half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Okay. All right. I gotta say, man, this organic grass-fed hamburger on the left, and those organic grass-fed, no antibiotics, none of that stuff, right? Sirloin steak burgers. It smells so good, man. You could tell the difference. Really tell the difference. You know, you get that cheap, you know, stuff from the store that's not organic. You know, as far as hamburger meat, oh, it doesn't smell good at all. Anyway, got this meat, you know, cooking. Once it gets browned on both sides, you're going to chop it up, you know, into smaller portions. And then you're going to add that to your veggies. And I did turn this down, like I want to say a little bit above low. Once you get past that 13-minute mark, you don't want to overcook the veggies where they're, you know, too soft, too mushy, right? But anyway, it's looking good. And then once I add in the meat, I'm going to go ahead and add in the chopped up potato leftover that I had. I'm just going to add it in there. It actually sounds pretty good with this goulash to add the potato in. And I have, let me show you. I'm going to add 2 cans of this corn from Costco, whole kernel corn, and cut green beans. And that will be it for the goulash. There's my potato I chopped up, left over. I'll add that in too the last minute with the corn and the green beans. Alright, so the goulash is done. This will serve at least 6 grown adults or a family. No problem. And if you got maybe just you and your wife or whatever the case is, right? You got leftovers, man, for the next day, and you just reheat it in the skillet the next day, and it's just as good as it is right now. So just giving you some options. Okay, this is a very nutritious meal, really heavy in protein and all your vitamins. You've got your veggies, your meat. So try it out. I guarantee you'll like it.